Welcome back, everyone. This is a special live stream. We're going to do a public live stream here, have a little bit of fun. Since I'm back in the office, back from my vacation. Can you call it a vacation when you get stranded for an extra 4 days? You're not planning on that? I don't know. We got a lot to look at. We got to start with this here. Give me 1 second as I get my lighting and everything else fixed here. It's been kind of, head and sneezes coming on. Wow. Yeah, welcome back, everyone. We're going to trade some zero DTEs. We're going to do this, that, and the other thing. We're going to do it all. We got a lot to look at here. We got the Discord, letting the people know in the Discord that we're here. We got letting everybody, let the family know that we are back. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It'll be fun. I hope you guys are having a good day. The market's all over the place. We're going to talk a little bit about that as well as trade some zero DTEs, talk a little disappointment as well. I'm watching for SoFi, and of course you guys know SoFi's been one of them plays I think are going to do even better. We talked about when it was like what, $5-6. Now it's up there. It was up there close to 30, and you can see where we're at. Well, let's just get into it. Let's talk shop. Shout out to some of the members in the Discord. I always like to do that on the public lives. I know you guys, got some winners out there. Jordan Belfort out there, one of our expert traders, dropping more wins, dropping more receipts. I love it. Arkansas Dog in the house. Always appreciate you, dog. Zane Swanson with the wins today. Love seeing it. The dog with more. Ace Master dropping some wins. Yeah, it's been interesting. iBeach. Shout out to everybody out there. Hit the like button for me, folks. We're going to try this. I haven't done a live in a long time. So this is fun to be out here and being able to do a live. It's a Friday. It's a slow day. We're going to do a little bit of trading and looking at the charts. If you guys have not done it, let me just pull it up here. I know it's all weird here. All you got to do is hit that first link down below. Join the Discord today before the 50% off the first month expires. Take advantage of that. All right, let's go ahead. I got the minute chart on here. This is what I call a little bit of wild Thursday, but it's a Friday. So anybody that watches me, you guys can see what's going on here. I like to play the trends until they're not our friend. In other words, I like to look at the overall. We're going to trade the Qs. And as you can see, we had a nice run up and down we're coming. So I always tell everybody, whatever we start at, like major red, major green, don't get excited. That usually means you're going to have a reversal. So when you have the absolute horrible start, we're down 500 points to start the day, expect a reversal sometime within the first hour. By 10:30, I have found that the ultra pre-market negativity or optimism, so if we're way up 500 points, expect some profit taken through the day. If we're way down 500 points, expect profit buying to step in and take advantage of it. Hit that like button. Let's get this one up to 1,000 people watching. Like I said, I haven't done a live in a long time, so the algo is probably like, what's going on? Yeah, we're live, folks. Hit the subscribe button. I want to do more live streams. I miss doing live streams. I want to have more fun coming on here. Put the questions in the chat. I'll talk to you. Jordan with the let's go. Let's get some dubs. I agree. We got the whole community in here watching that normally watches. Plus, I went public today. Chicago in the house. One of my favorite airlines just opened up a route to Chicago. I'll be going to Chicago a little bit more. Greetings from upstate New York. We had Paul Roman in the house. All right. One of my best friends' name is Paul Roman. Yeah, there you go. Now, to put that out there in upstate New York, we had Olean and Bradford. My family, my uncle and aunt had Taste-A Pizza. Anybody ever hear of Taste-A Pizza out there? They own that, and Olean and Bradford, as well as other locations. But that was way, way back about 40 years ago. It was absolutely the best pizza, and it is still in Olean and Bradford. They make the square pizzas, really good stuff. So hit the like button if you guys like pizza. We'll put a pizza in the chat if you like pizza. We're going to have some fun today. So if you just want to have some fun, listen to me talk about where I see the markets, how I'm going to try to maneuver through this. Let me know. If you're from, put your locations down. I'm going to go ahead, do some shout outs here. Thorn Trap, let's go. Guru. I had a buddy named Guru. My buddy Scott. He was a great guy. What a name too. His last name was Scott Hammer. What a name, man. It was talk about a strong name. He was my guru through life. I always asked him for advice, asked him for help. Literally, like a lot of questions growing up, I'd go to him, ask him for help and stuff like that. He's a good guy. Sean in the house. Let's go. Raul in the house. Let's go. We got Louisiana representing. We got Maine in the house. The richest man in Babylon. All right. I got to read that. Love reading. Zach from Butler, PA. All right. Now you're in my neck of the woods. Sandy Hook, Connecticut representing. Mike, I hope you're having a beautiful day. I think Northeast United States isn't bad day. A little chilly, but sun shining, at least where I'm at. Chicago representing. More Chicago. Chicago has a lot of people. Like I said, hit like button for me. Let's get this thing up there. The more times you guys hit the like button, it sends notifications out. It helps me out. And it doesn't cost you guys anything. And I'd really appreciate it, to be honest with you. Hi from the UK, Vince, UK. One of my great-great-great-grandfathers came from London, England. I found that out when I did my genealogy. Got the papers on him coming over. I did not know. I did my whole DNA test. It said you got some a whole bunch of things in me. I'd probably say about 30 different things, but part of that was one of my great-great-grandfathers, great-great-great-grandfathers came from the UK on my mom's side. Yeah, Mohammed in the house. Hope you're having a great day as well, my friends. Let's see here. Jordan in Arizona. What do we got? Reeling Beast by the dip. Then it dipped further. Bought that dip and it dipped further. Jeez, when's it going to stop dipping? I don't know. I don't want to, I don't know. Caymans, we got the Caymans representing. Send some of that warm weather up our way. Chicago, more Chicago. You guys need to stop over at Larry's house. You guys got a lot of Chicago representing. That's where he's from. Hey, everyone. Let's go. Missouri. We got Missouri in the house. Let's go, Dimitri. Love it. Let's go. The pizza in the chat. You guys putting the pizza in the chat. Costa Rica. Stop the fake profiles. Let me tell you something. There is and I'm not exaggerating, there's hundreds of fake Mo's out there. Hundreds. I'm not even exaggerating. Hundreds. We have people working nonstop to get them down, and it takes forever, and it is so costly, and they scam, and it's terrible. And so I will never reach out and call someone. I will never reach out and DM anyone. I will never, ever email you and be like, or I shouldn't say email, people are like, hey, they're calling me up and you're DMing. I guess that's what the young people call it. The messaging, live messaging. I'll never do that. The only time you'll ever hear me talk to you is in the Discord. So if you're in the Discord, family, that's, in there, but not DMing, just in the Discord, chatting with you guys. So I'm with you on that. Levi in the house. Let's go. Muhammad, New Jersey, representing. Gene in the house. Sticky, California, probably with the heat you got out there. Daily views from Memphis, Tennessee. I don't know. I'm thinking about getting a place down in Tennessee. I don't know. I want to get a place on a lake down south where they have trout. So the Appalachian Mountains have to be close by so they can have trout. But I'm looking. Maybe in the next few years. I was thinking about it. How many watching? 385. Let's go ahead and hit the like button because it'll pop up to 400. If everybody hits the like button, you'll watch it go over 400 that quick. That is amazing how it works. Florida in the house. I appreciate you coming out, watching. Let's go. Jose in the house. Charlotte, North Carolina, where my aunt lived. I was down in Hickory down there for the summers. Bear market has started. I think so too. Well, easy. New Hampshire in the house. Or is it not in the house? Miami. Let's go. Hello, Mo. Hailing from the North Pole, Alaska. Wow. Yeah. Hopefully you're on the coast, so it ain't too bad. Northeastern Pennsylvania. Now, you guys know I'm a Central PA kind of guy. That's where my home base is. Middleton, Ohio, representing. Kansas, representing. Travis from SoCal. Missouri. I heard my Penn State Nittany Lions might be stealing your coach out there from the college. I don't know. San Roman, Costa Rica. I love it. Representing. Stop the fake profiles. Agree with you. Simply J, Oregon. Oh, what a game. That was the downfall of my Penn State Lions, though, man. Canada representing. I'm not a wordsmith. I'm a numbersmith. Nanama. I don't know, but I got to look it up after this video. Canada representing. There you go. Northern California. Oscar Garcia. I taught on Oscar Garcia. Great guy. He's a fighter now and everything. Yeah, there you go. Levi in the house, Oregon, Sarasota, Florida. Are we over 400? See, we got over 400 viewers now because everybody hit it. Hit it again, and it'll go up from 410 to 420. That's how quick. If you hit the like button, it'll go up. And if you put in where you're from in the chat, it goes higher. So I do appreciate it. Chicago, representing JoJo. Let's go. We got Stewart in the house. Honeycutt. I love it. New Hampshire, 603. Arkansas, 75 degrees. Is this 75 degrees, Steve, where you're at? Wow. Send that up my way. North Idaho representing Cadenite. Deb Davis. I appreciate Georgia in the house. Go Bulldogs. Utah. The Utes fighting. Amo from Calgary. Oh, my goodness. And I'm complaining about the cold down here. I'm guessing Calgary got a little bit worse. Arizona. Oh, send some of that what is it? It's that high heat, but it's the non-humidity heat. That's what I always hear about Arizona. Sending love from Alabama. Roll Tide. Robinson, I hope it's a great day for you as well. Jake from Ghana. Let's go all over the world. Let's go. I love it. Ostrich. I don't know where. Vienna. Oh, Austria. Austria? Is that Vienna in Austria? I don't know. You put the real deal name there. There you go. I don't know. I love it. We got people all over the world. I'm going to go nay. I don't know. Nay? I don't know. I apologize if I mess it up. But Vienna, yeah, I think I got that right. Pizza. Steve says pizza. I'm with you, Steve. I need it. I might even order some tonight. I don't know. Oklahoma in the house. We got 410. You guys got to hit the like button for me. We'll get trading here in a minute. LFG Erica, Alaska. Let's go. A couple of Alaska people here. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as well. Indiana representing. We tried to steal your coach too. Costa Rica. We got all kinds of good stuff here. So, yeah, I appreciate everybody. Tons and tons here. Let's go. Chile in the house. And Toronto. My man, send us. I'm ready to send you. I'm trying. Orlando. Eric, don't do this to me. Raposo. I just got stranded in Orlando, and I'm back. My brother lived in Sweden. Now, my brother lived in Sweden for a year or two. We have Swedish in us. That's probably why I'm 6'4". Yeah, we got some people all over, even from Uranus representing. I see a picture of, there you go. For it, we got the Victoria, British Columbia, Ghana. There we go. Canada, all over the world. South Carolina, Austin, hook 'em horns. Let's go. Chile. So many good things going on out there. I am with you. And if you guys would like to support the channel, join as a member down below. You guys know how it works, man. The donations are always appreciated, and you guys know. All right. Now, we got a crazy day going on, right? What do we got? Do I got this thing lined up? We want to do some day trading, teach you a little bit. I got to get this off the screen so you guys can see what's going on. There you go. So I'm looking at the cues today. I got a few plays I'm going to be doing in the Discord after this. It's just been a wild day, man. Yeah, put the goats in the chat, baby. Look at this. Anytime you start off, I'm going to be teaching in this video as well as live trading. If that's what you guys like to see, that's what you're going to see. I'm going to try to lose 1,000 or make 1,000 today in front of you. Seriously, I have fun on the last trading day. And I think the last one, I think I lost 400. And did we get our second ETF approved today? I expect a flurry of ETFs for the crypto to get approved with the new easy, quick routes that they're doing. Yeah. All right. So this is how I usually day trade. I like to see if we're green or red overall, and I like to stick with those calls or puts after 2 o'clock. Today we're green, but unfortunately, as you can see, we are drifting lower by 0.858. So this is a messed up situation. What I like to see is that we're still just easily trending. This has been trending backwards since noon, since about 12:12. And with that trending, it makes it more difficult to day trade. And so I called it, this may not be a wild day trade. Just have a little fun, a couple of contracts here and there, and see if we could pick the right routes and just kind of look at. But we're seeing a little bit of green. And for everybody, you guys saw my video where yesterday, and I talked about the markets are normally, and I said over the last 4 or 5 shutdowns that the Qs or the SPY has been green 2 weeks later every single time. Well, everybody came out, and man, I swear to the good man himself upstairs, that you guys, some of you, come out and just went for Mo's throat. Man, hey, you said 2 weeks. 2 weeks you got to give me. All right. And it's based on the prior 4 or 5 shutdowns. We have always been positive. Well, yesterday was the first day that we were open post shutdown. That was a bad day. Today looked horrible. But look, we're actually green. So give it 2 weeks. We'll see how things go. And for those who have been following along with the M2 in China, India, all the places around the world, it has been crazy. Liquidity pumping in China, India, the U.S. even. But now we've been on a pullback here, obviously with the government shutdown, and that affects the economy, de-risking, all of it. If it wasn't for that shutdown, crypto would have done extremely well, but it didn't because of what the shutdown does. All right, so we got the 5 coming down, 13 about to cover over. Oh, I love it. Let's just start with something. I don't know. Let's just throw in $1,000 in something. You guys don't do this. I'm doing this for entertainment purposes. Just throwing in a quick grand on this thing. I'm going to see, and if I lose, it loses. But what I like to do is when I see the 5 crossing over, and this could repeat right back down, as it's going to do. Look at this. It's like, hey, Mo, we see what you're doing here. We don't want to do it. And I'll give it a little bit. We'll see how it goes. But I like to play with the 5. But look, this could be one of them reversal candles. So when I'm watching this, oh, that's quick, man. That is quick. I should tell you guys I'm up about, look at that, $180 gone that quick. I'm up about probably $80,000 to $100,000 in my day trading. So I go into these and I always expect, I go into this and I expect the worst, of course, but I trade using what I do. Like we're coming up here. So that trade right there with the 5 crossing over, the flip right here, I like it. I expect to go back up and retest these highs. This happens to be a reversal candle. So even in the losing things, I like people to be able to watch and say, okay, what happened? What went wrong? And then go there. So anytime I get a flip, I do get back out. So when I buy into a play like this, it's okay. If I lose a few $100, honestly, that's just part of it. It's part of the day trading experience. Anybody that's day traded should know that is absolute. Reversals happen all the time. So what I watch for then is I'll give it a few minutes. I'm going to end up losing a few $100 or making a few $100 on a play. And I will wait for key lines to be taken out. So if the 5 and the 13 get taken out, then I do sell it at the loss. I take the loss, put the tail between my legs, and I walk away. And that's just part of it. I wait for the next setup. Now, the setup I like is the 13 coming back above the 50. So I do like that play. We were up here. We got up where I believe we were going to break through. We didn't get the breakthrough yet. But if we do get that breakthrough, it should be a very nice pump up. All right. Trade coach. I see you trying to call me like 8 times. And you can text me. I do have it open. Stream quality is bad. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about the stream quality. It's absolutely nothing I can do, unfortunately. Thanks for the heads up, stream coach. Guys, put that on the highest level you can down below and do the best you can. All right, so, but that's kind of how I'm watching it. And like I said, if we confirm below the 13s, my normal get out. Right now, we're trying to test it up, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about the stream quality, man. No, it's I've had this issue before streaming. I don't know why, because I got one of the top brand new, like everything's brand new, highest computer. I got it hardwired now. I got the best service I can get from Comcast, of all people. Like Comcast got solid quality, and they got their 1 gigabyte download. The upload speeds are fantastic. Man, just not doing it. And every time I do these, yeah. So I will do the best I can here, but I'm trying to see if we can pull the win out of this. Look at that. We're back up. We should be about even. Oh, no, look at that. It's higher than when I bought in. So what you learn from this is that the decay on these is fierce. So we got the 5 coming up. We can break right here and push. I'll be able to take 5 off. My goal, you know, I don't know what my goal is. We're going to watch this. I'm expecting to run it up to here, but I'm not sure. If we get up there, I absolutely expect profit taking on the minute candles right there. The 13 came over. You got a nice green candle. We got up here. I was still down. That's the decay of the 5 minutes for the day trading. Unfortunately, folks, now if we finish here, we should get a nice pop where this is positive finally. Almost. Are we positive? Hey, we're up $15. Need more than that though, right? There you go. Look at that. Push it up. One more green. This is the one. Oh, let's go. 12. I usually go for 5 just to de-risk a little bit. No. Oh, there's 12. I like 5. I like the 5. There you go. 5. I'm going to de-risk a little bit at a point if we get up to what I'm looking for. This could reverse back down and still cost. That's the thing about this. 115. That's the number I'm looking for, just to take a little risk off. Guys who watch me trade know I like to make like $200 in all seriousness. So I'm going to go down to just 3 contracts left. I'm going to put a stop, guarantee a winner on this. We'll do a stop down at 109. We don't want to hear the ding of doom. Oh, I got the ding of doom already. So we made $50 on that trade. It's a quick $50 trade. It could keep going, which, you know, that's just part of the mix here. That happens. That's a little infuriating, but what I do and how I day trade, and one of the reasons we've been hitting about 80% over at the Discord on winning days overall is because of the risk management. Now, the risk management, as I set a stop, maybe 7 cents, 8 cents down once I get the profit locked in, that helps me guarantee the win. But it also, in times like this, can hurt me depending. Now, if this goes deep red, I'm glad I got that stop. But you saw it go boom, right back up. And that can wipe out my stops really quick. Those market makers, and there it is. Those market makers are nasty. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try some different things. I can't see nothing. Yeah. So let me go over. We'll just look at the regular things. Maybe I won't be day trading on here. Can you guys see this screen okay? I'm guessing the bright screens are okay. Hopefully not. Maybe not. This is one of the things, man. I'll tell you what. We'll try some different things as we go forward. But, yeah, I also use Streamlabs. And I just, yeah. Yep. I'll look at using OBS. I have OBS I use for other things for my regular recording. This screen, does this screen look good? Still very blurry? Yeah. Let me see what I got here. Yeah. What do we got here? Camera, high definition, general. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Well, nothing I can do. So there you go. Let's just show comments on stage. Oh, there you go. What's this? Oh, there you go. Look at I got the comments on the stage. That's cool. All right. We're not going to do that, though. Yeah, because watch this. Talk about disappointing. It's all the way up to $1.46. I would have made the money I needed to make. I only made $50 when I would be up 300 right now. Yeah, set your to high definition. Do the best you can there. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. The play was right. So angry. Let's go ahead and look at the XRP crossing over. Let's go. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on. So I'm going to tell you guys, I'm watching this for the XRP. We hit the 50. We're coming back down. We need to have a higher low. So in other words, this was the line in the sand for me. And I'm going to pull the prices up for everyone. You guys, I'll talk the prices out. All right, 219. We get our 218 or below. We get a candle that finishes 218 or below. I got to consider de-risking. Why? Because at that point, I am expecting it to move way lower. And I'm talking between 202 all the way down to 192. And so when I watch that, I see what's going on. I'm very careful. Some of them are already getting hammered. You go to Bitcoin. Yeah, I know it's blurry on this one, guys. Go to Bitcoin. It crossed the line right here. I told you it's the major line. Look what happened. 101. I said, if we fail there, it's going to drop. And it did. We're almost down to 93, like I warned everybody. So anybody saying, did you tell us? Yeah, I told you. I said, if we lose 101, you're probably going down quickly to 99, then down to 93, and you got both of them in 48 hours. The Ethereum, and so I am looking at some de-risking. The Ethereum just crossed today, which was yesterday. I said, if we confirm today, which it looks like we are, it gets ugly. I'm not getting out of this. I'm still holding it for now. The XRP, Solana, I don't know. Solana also absolutely getting hammered, killed. Right below, right here's my line that I said if we fail here, we're dropping all the way down to 132. Probably going to happen. Yeah, this is something more serious, guys. I hate to say it. You're seeing the line at 131, that is, to me, you fail at 131, it's winner. It's a winner. I mean, what is a winner? A crypto winner to me is when we lose 50%. Okay? On Solana, XRP, those kind of coins, that's a winner to me. That's a serious drop off the tops. A 20% is nothing. 50%, that's a bear market to me. All right? So we are all the way up at 253. We are now at 142. So for anybody say, what's a winner to you? What's a nastiness? So we were all the way back in September. We're in November now. And it's been months of this now. We are almost down 50%. You talk to me at 50%, that's truly bad. But that's the altcoin, right? Mo, the altcoins changed drastically. I agree. Bitcoin, I would say with Bitcoin, 40%. Some would argue 30 to 40% on Bitcoin. That would, because that's more your stable, huge assets, corporations in there, governments in there. Altcoins, 50% or more on the big ones, Solana. Anything is not Bitcoin altcoin. So you look at Ethereum too. Let's go to ETH. Let's see how, you go to ETH. How high did we get? 49, just say 5,000. We are now at 3,200. We're down almost 40%. 3,000 makes 40% roughly. And we were there right here, 3,000. So what do you call a 40% clip off of the ETH price? Sure is just not a small correction. That's a massive move. That is, and remember, you had Tom Lee out there and some of his team talking very big numbers by the end of the year. I think Tom Lee said 7,000 by the end of December. I hope he's right. He can be. But if November doesn't come through like we need, I'm going to guess Q1 is what it's going to be. Q1 has normally been the best 3 months for crypto every single year based on longer term averages. That is ugly, friends. This is not just a slight dip. We were fine. You guys want to see when it kind of all went right here? You guys know what day this is? That's the China tariff talk. Destroyed any leveraging that we had going on, wiped out so many bulls, and the bears just stepped up pressure. And the bears continue to step up pressure. Now they're terrifying people. They're terrifying people to go long because you keep try to, what was the one comment we saw earlier? I'm going to buy the dip. Then it dipped more. I bought that dip. Then it dipped more, and I bought that dip. Then it dipped more, and I'm out of money to buy dip. Yeah, I get it. My dry powder is very, very low. And the question is how low, how much liquidity are you going to give to the early investors? The early investors bought down here. And I was one of them. I bought at 1,300. I had a whole bunch. I sold, bought, made hundreds of thousands of dollars in the last year. With that being said, I got totally out and bought back in, and the 3,000s, 30, I think 3,000, 3,200, and we're at 3,200 again. And I was hoping to hit the 50 EMA on a double cross break here at the bottom of the Bollinger Band. Typically, we'll go to the 13 to 50. We did right here, and I was hoping to break up to the 50. And then I was going to take some profit. I took a risk because I like taking risk. It did not work. Now we're back down to a couple of my purchases at the entry price. How low you go, Mo, before you panic? I'll be blunt, 29.50. 29.50 for Ethereum closing. That's, to me, it's more substantial. I think at that point, we have a good chance going back down to low twos. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but that's what I would see. Now, I am still positive over the next 2 weeks. Understand that I understand history of the markets, and the markets have been very clear over the last 4 shutdowns. We are positive in the stock market every single time after 2 weeks and 30 days, both time frames. And I am seeing a lot of negativity in the press. Oh, this is over. Hey, the big shorting again. And he's coming out short. And these are overvalued, this and that, and all this, that, and the other thing. And to put it bluntly, that, I'm not here. When I see that much fear, negativity, that usually makes me feel like we're about ready to flip and go up. I'll show you a few things. Check this out. Fear and greed. What are we at? 23? We were lower earlier today. 23. 23 on the fear and greed index. To me, I always tell investors, if you do this long term, take emotion out. When we're at extreme, if you change fear for buy and make greed for sell, you will absolutely do very, very well in the markets. Your timing, I should say, will be absolutely spectacular. This is when everybody is selling. They don't want to buy. Prices are deflated. And people will buy in here. Think about like 2008 for Buffett. Oh, he crushed it. Markets were so low, it was like giving away companies. And he took full advantage. And up it ran. Now, I think he got a little ahead of himself in terms of the market. And yeah, the video is not clear, guys. There's nothing I can do about that. Look at the cat thing. I just bought a litter box for my cat right here. I bought that litter box. And now I got ads for the litter box. That's so funny. Anyway, so there you go. I believe, and let's pull up. I'm going to pull up the. Yeah, there it is. Boom, boom, boom. Look at this, and look at the crypto fear and greed chart, folks. We're 22. 20 or below is the absolute fear, the extreme fear down here. We hit down there here is 17, 15, and then whoo, up we went. We're almost there again. And this is over the last few years. In other words, we have, and this is what I talk about. People are, oh, it's not a winter last year, too, it lasts forever, Mo. Look, everything's changing. Everything's changing. And so with institutions getting involved, the SEC being friendly to crypto. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So anytime you see all this ultimate fear, understand that something is going to change, just like it did here, even if it was slightly. Here, Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin's price, 78,000, up to 88,000, back down to 70. It retested the bottom a little higher, 76,000. Boom, 107,000. Now we're back down, and you got to say to yourself, the lowest we have touched in a long time, and that fear and greed, just amazing down there. Wow. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I love watching this. Bitcoin volume is dropping. If you follow the volume, that's all you need to know. Volume's going up, prices like that. Look at this volume spike, price spikes. Volume collapsing, price collapsing. You got to keep an eye on these things. Keep an eye on Ethereum, 3,200 roughly. So I got some hard decisions to make. I got some hard decisions to make as we go forward. Yeah. So there you go with that. How's this working out? Back down to 114. You guys see that contract I bought? I made 50 bucks on. Remember, it was up to 150. Now it's down to 111. In other words, we're reversing on the Qs. Let's go back to Qs, see if we can find one more day trade to have a little fun. We topped out up there, which was a lot of fun. Right there. So we made money on this one. Called it, got in right here, and then it toasted back down and then jumped. Now we're back down to the 13. Are we going to clip down and go back down to the 50? Possibly. So I want to see if we can make a little money both up and down. I don't know. We don't have to do that. 8. Or are we going to go up? I don't know what show I'm going to do. I'm watching this. If it flips over to 13, I definitely like doing the puts right here. Right here, the puts when the 5 clips, but it's tested, and it's held. That's the tough one. That is a tough one. Be safe, brother. Blackhawk 99, you got it. Okay. Yeah, see how it's coming back up? You don't know if this is going to cross. So for me, if I was watching this, and I was having fun today, like I am having fun. You go here. And you set up a little bit of the zone here, and you can see this little zone here pops back. One of these is eventually going to break. Bollinger Band's tightening. We are bullish for now. It's just flipping here for 5 minutes. It's in this little zone. So for day traders, this is a pain. You're not making a lot of money on this. Can't see anything, Mo. Blurry. Just listen to me, folks. Just listen. I know it's blurry. Ain't nothing I can do. I'll work on it after I'm done with this live stream. I can't do anything in the middle of a live stream. Okay. So it hit here, failed, back down. Yeah, this is tough. What do you guys think? Looks like a stock mode unicorn building, though. Should bounce back up right when it hits here. Should. Let's see if it bounces back up. Because you get down in this little zone right here, and it did. Push right back up. So we're getting the bull stepping in here. The bear stepping in here. Something will give, and then you'll see the next leg, and we want to ride that next leg. So far, it is bullish. I like the bulls better. That meant my portfolio likes the bulls better. You can see we're starting to go up, but we're at that testing. Is it going to push it back down, or are we finally going to break? Oh, boy. That's a difficult. Yeah, see, it hits it, and it pushes it back down. Woo! It is a lot of fun doing this day trading. I'll give you guys a story. I had a cab driver who gave me a ride to the airport, and he said, and this is when we were coming back from Florida, nice guy, and just asked me about, day trading. And he said, what do you do? I said, I do financial education. I teach, I have a YouTube channel, all this. And he said, oh, do you know anything about day trading? I said, sure. I know a lot about day trading. I made quite a bit of money day trading in my career. And I said, but only about 10% of people who try to day trade professionally can end up making money long term. And that's even professionals. I was taught, I'll give you guys a quick story. When I was an advisor working for American Express Financial Advisors, they told me a story, and it was a pretty cool story, but 10 guys were given, and it's been so long, guys, but it was like $50,000 a piece to day trade. And they had 30 days to day trade. And they were allowed to keep the money they made day trading. Had to be day trades, in and out that day, everything. By the end of the month, the people who day traded, all right, get this, ready? Only one made money. One made profit. The other 9 lost because they were told the day trade, you guys get to keep the gains. If you lose, you don't lose anything. 1 made money. And these were pros. In other words, if that is the situation where day trading is, even the pros can't do it, what do you think the amateurs who are running on just their laptops, charts like I'm watching, compared to the massive $1 million algorithms that are out there fighting this? It's difficult, to be blunt. All right, so we hit right here where the resistance is. You saw both times, right here. Hey, a donation. Thanks, Philip. I appreciate that, my friend. Give you a shout out there. I always appreciate any donations we get here, even with the blurry screens. I do apologize. Yeah, you guys can see we hit here, hit here, hit here. Yeah. And so when you're watching this, I call this a stock mode unicorn. I am expecting a breakthrough. What do we got? 8 buys. We got the calls. No, I got the puts. I don't want the puts. I'm breaking up, baby. Let's go. Yeah. And so, hey, it's clear now. Good. I'm glad to hear that, guys. Okay, we're flipping again now. So we're hitting up here, coming all the way down to the 13. Hitting up here, coming back to the 13. Hitting up here, coming back to the 13 here. Is it going to hold and push back up? If so, I like this. Or are we going all the way back down? That's the $1 million question. I kind of want to take a chance on this one. But in taking a chance, I'm going to cut it down because this is not a good setup. Setups I like are this one right here. I just got stopped out or I would have made a lot more money. Playing off the 13. Don't buy on that quick clip. You get hit. See how it comes right back down? Okay, the 5's coming down. Looks like the puts are going to be in charge here for the short term. Let's see if we can play a bounce in this area. So if it hits down here, I might play a bounce. Yeah, it does look like the break. You got the Bollinger Band. See how it's tightening up right here? That means we're in a breakout situation. If you just follow the BBs, anytime you get right here and it tightens up, it means it's about to pop. It's about to burst. The widening means it's already burst. So now we're kind of waiting here to see if it's going to break up or break down. We should be able to ride this for a few minutes once we get our decision. Calls or puts. I'd rather be at calls. And for those who day trade, you guys know what I'm talking about. So you got a nice stock mode unicorn building here. I am still on the calls because I think that's the direction we're going to go. So I'm going to take a little risk, but I'm not going to do a lot. I'm only going to do 6 contracts on this. I want to buy if it dips back down a little bit. Come on, man. There you go. So I'm going to buy 6 contracts on this. I'm going to see if this thing runs up. Wow, I already got it up. Woo. 127, 132, 5 cents. Let's go. I almost sold at 132. I like the 5 quick cents. If I can get 5 cents that quick, there it is. Wow. Go back up. Down it went. See how quick that happens, guys? You got to be quick on these sometimes. We'll give it a shot. That was a quick 5 cents up on a contract. So those who day trade with the massive computers, that 5 cents, they take it. That was 1 second up 5 cents on the contract. So if say you have 100 contracts, which I've traded 100 contracts at a pop. And if you get 5 cents in a second, you just made $500 that quick within seconds. So if you're charting and you get a massive red and it's been bouncing right back up, which you just saw me do, you can get to 5. Now I'm playing that we're going to break up and bounce off the 13 back up. So I'm waiting for one big bull push. But if we don't get it, and you can see we're above the 13, 13's holding for the last, 13's been holding for a long time. So if we fail in the 13, I put my tail between my legs and I'm out. We've bounced below the 13 a few times, but the bulls have been holding. Is this going to change here? Now, I only did 6 contracts on this one because unfortunately, we don't know. You don't want to be on the wrong side here. So if we can break up to here, I'll be all right. If not, here we go. Let's push it. I'll get excited if we can get back above this candle. If not, You guys know, look, it's just tightening more, man. Come on, baby. I'm ready to see a break. Let's give us a good way to end for the weekend. Boy, look how tight that is. It's ready to break up. Come on, baby. Like I said, it's hit or miss on this one. This is not a great setup at all. Okay, oh, wow, that got down there. 127, 119. I need that to go back to 132, and I'll take a little bit off. So we're bouncing around there. I definitely need to get up there. The decaying is killing me. Let's go. Push it, bulls. Don't be afraid. There you go. 132. Boom. Take half off. So I lock in 6.5 just because I like to. I like to de-risk at that point. Anybody that watches me doing my day trade, that's how I de-risk. In other words, this could reverse on that, and I get smacked. Now, I still think we're going to run up. We keep teasing here. So as soon as we confirm above, we should be able to get, I'll take one more off. I want to get up $100. I'm going to go get me some Mickey D's. So I'm up 109 now. For those who followed along at home, you should be up as well. 140, 143. Now, at this point, I set the stop and I let it run. I like to do the 10 cents off of where we are. So we're at 143. I'll do 142. Give it a little room. And I'll set the stop. Now, at this point, if we drop down, actually, you know what? I'm going to be a little bit greedy. Cancel, replace. Where are we at? 149. Let's go 10 cents at 139. That gives me over 10% up on the trade. I got 2 contracts. We're up a little bit of money. We're feet. Hey, I see my man, Keenan Grace, in the house. How's it going, Keenan? I was stranded down in Florida. I was thinking of you guys when we were down there. I appreciate $99. I'm going to get me an apple pie now at McDonald's. I try to earn my money as we go. I always appreciate you, my friend. Part of the stock squad in the house. Look at this, 154. All right, let's keep it going. You guys know I'm going to replace. Going to move it up to 140. Let's go 143. All right. That locks in my gains. I moved the stop higher. So I want to make sure I'm teaching you guys as we do this. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm glad to see the donation button. We used to joke because mine would never work. I don't know why, but the squad couldn't donate my way, which was a pain. We can't see the screen. Yeah, I know, guys. It's blurry again. I don't know. He knows it's blurry, guys. There's nothing I can do until after it's done. Hey, if you're listening to me, you're making money. All right. Even if you're like, I can't see, I'm telling you what I'm doing. So right now we had a double crust here. So anytime I get a double crust, I'm going to close out one contract because at that point, when I get a double crust, we normally will have a pullback. And I might have been too late. There it is. Yep, see that pullback right there? Anytime you get this, you get the pullback. So I'm going to lock it in. I'm going to call it. I'll take my $125. So anyways, one of the things, that's because I'm talking at the same time. If I'm not talking, I'm selling right here. When we break that Bollinger Band the second time, I'm selling most of the shares I still have in contracts because we usually go down to the 13 at this point. So just to show you, watch, we should come down to the 13 to 50 zone after this. More times than not, and people say, no, it won't happen. We'll just wait and see. We'll give it 2 to 3 candles and see if we hit the 13. And as it does, I just want you guys to remember, there it is. So you guys learn from me. And the goal as we do this is to teach you how to day trade, to teach you how to play these candles. And even here's the other thing. If this is just a daily candle, I'm telling you that you will more times than not come down between the 13 and 50 every time. And then at that point, if you hit the 50s, your area where you want to, for those who are waiting to get in, that's a good entry. Exits are up here. Entries are between the 13 and 50, especially if it's bullish. It hits up here and it comes all the way down to 50. The 50 is a great place to add back in. And so that's a lot of fun to see. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I don't know. You guys like watching me do a little bit of day trading? It's not a lot of money, $125. I'll take it. For those in my Discord, you guys know I shoot for about $200 a day when I day trade. It's a win. We went 2-0. I was trying to teach you guys a little bit. right here, as you can see, 125 bucks up, which was fun. And I taught you here how to deal with double crust breaking of the Bollinger Band and how to play a 513 crossover here. We got in here. We were expecting a run. It did retest, but then did give us our profit here, which anytime I can get in after a 5 breaking and before the 13, I love doing it. It just happened to come down here before I did, but it did give us the gain. So a little bit of timing and patience. You got to have your exit strategy as well. I taught you about my exit strategies. Yeah, I would argue the day trading techniques I teach are second to none by far when it comes to using my bread recipe, which is the 5, 13, and 50. Obviously, I'm the one who invented it. So the bread recipe and how to use it for day trading is what I taught today. It is absolute fire. We got the bread bot. Let me show you guys something. For those who are like, oh, I'm not in your Discord. I want to show you one of the things I just brought. Crypto intel, stock intel, economic intel, news stream. You come in here, you want to see, we got the biggest names in the world dropping the information. We got it directly in here, the Coin Bureau. We got all the information at CoinDesk. We got the things that are big coming in. So you can come in here and just scroll through. Besides going and trying to find it, we put the most important people and what they're saying in here to make sure you got it. Stocks. What about stocks, Mo? Same exact thing. Anything that hits the wire that we think you guys need to know, it comes through here. The unusual whales, you want to see the big people moving, you want to see different things, we put it in here. What about the econ, Mo? Oh, you guys know I'm huge on the econ. Yeah, it's lots of good stuff in here. And I absolutely love, this is one of the newest sections we just got. And then the news, we have this wire style. So anytime something comes across right here, up to the minute, man, the bot is dropping info for you. The Fed, and when the Feds talk, we want to know. And so we make sure you guys can see this. Trade wins, of course, general stock talk, crypto talk, options talk, ask an expert, our expert traders sharing their information in here. We got the class library, which has 36 learning lessons in there, portfolio link, the chat, the breadbot alerts, the alerts come up and give you the information you need. And man, it warns you. Bearish signal triggered, it pops up in here. And it allows you. All right, the options. Oh, these are mine trades. Got smoked on my SoFi. That was a nasty reversal on that one. Nasty. I was so upset about SoFi. I love SoFi. SoFi is one of my favorite plays, but man, that one got tanked. That's one of them ones. Let's go SoFi Technologies. Let's go ahead and check this out. So SoFi, now if I'm trading this, look at this. Phi's about to cross, right? I like SoFi when I see this. So you guys sit there for a second. I'm going to pull up something here. And I'm going to go SoFi. Now I got stopped out of my last position. But if I said SoFi, and I was going to go out to the 28th, roll out my last play into the 28th. I'm going to do that. You guys say, I'm going to tell you right now. I'll show you guys the receipt here. All right. So I'm rolling SoFi right now. You guys can watch how I do this. So anybody's always like, hey, Mo, I'm showing you how quick and why everybody, oh, I can't get in. It's not letting me in. My thing's frozen. It was frozen when I got on too. The app won't let me on. Well, there you go. Let me just take a screenshot of this then, and I'll show you how I do this, guys. Oh, come on, man. Didn't work. You know you're getting old when you're a computer teacher, finance teacher, all these teachers, and you're in here trying to do this. All right, that'll work. You guys can watch this. So anyway, so I want to play. I'm going to find. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. The cues. Well, hold on here, guys. Yeah, you got a little bit of reversal. I'm going to roll into a SoFi a little bit out. I got to let the people know. So this is how simple it is. We'll see if the weekend gives us some green. I go in here. I put it. buy option alerts. Come down. You guys can't see the magic things that go on behind here. Upload file. I'll show you guys this in a second. You can't see all my files. Boom, boom, boom. Screenshot and screenshot. Boom. That's it. And so that's how easy it is. Everyone just rolled the SoFi calls into a new one. And there you go. So a little bit different. Out an extra week on this one compared to the last one. So give them a little bit time. We'll see how this works out. But that's how simple it is. You know, it's easy for people to be able to share these. You got to focus. It's blurry, folks. I know. Hey, Hurricane. What do we got? Hurricane. Ian, I appreciate it, my friend. I'm late. You're getting out or getting more of anything. Let me take a look. Let me take a look at what we got. Let me take a look. Maybe we can find one more day trade. QQQ. We'll take a look. You ever get scammers on your phone? I get a thing. Hey, just called me Dwayne. They're like, hey, Dwayne. Look, as soon as I get into a different position, we got the retesting down. So we retested the top. Oh, you guys can't see this. We retested the top up here. And as soon as we did, and we wanted to break to have a run, we came back down to retest right below the 13 on the Qs. So with that being said, we'll give it a second. What do we got? The Q charts. Boom, boom, boom. So as I'm watching this, I like this right here. Right here is where I think we'd start the bounce. We'll go up and take a look at the Qs. Where are we at? The day trading Qs. Nothing big. I don't want to lose all my money. So I'll show you how to do a quick one. This is a high risk one. So the 13's crossing the 5, 5's crossing the 13. Could be a bearish one. We're at a level that we're at a level that I'm watching for. As you guys can see, these, anytime it hits right here, we normally bounce back up. Let's see if we can do it. We'll take 4 on this. And we'll see if we can make a few bucks. Not a lot of bucks, just a couple bucks. So there, $10. Let's see if we get 20. 153. Boom. Out. Out of 2. Keep the last 2. I just wanted to show you how quick you can make a couple bucks, guys. Boom, 155. I'm out of the last. Down to 1 left. I'll put a stop on that. And this is how quick I would do this. If I had more, I'd still be peeling because you just made 10 cents on this. But I'll go down to 150. If it hits 150, I'm stopped out. But I just wanted to show you how you can make a few bucks real quick on that quick crossover down here going up. It looks like it would there it is, stopped out. So we retest. And I wanted to show you how the algorithms for the companies, like a lot of the big financial houses, they got guys like me who make these programs based on decades of candles. And they figure out the ones that if we play this, the cost of each contract, all that and more, that they can make a lot of money. And these algorithms will trade it. And over the long term, if they just make that same, they can show you how much money they will make based on the trading they do. But they do it in milliseconds. I'm talking milliseconds, 1,000th of a second, and they're trading. And I can't do it that quick. So mine are a lot different. So when you see that and you're like, hey, he's up to $150. Yeah, now I got a little extra money. I'll show you guys. So we made, up to 150, 154 in front of you guys, 3-0. I can't trade that quick. But you see how it just hit right here off the support and pushed right back up that quick? If I'm trading seconds, I'm trading that right there. When it hit this, it pushed up, I'm trading that. And you're getting out that quick. And so I hope I taught some people some things. I hope you guys are seeing this. No, the learner Discord does not get access to the live trading. That is the earner Discord only. But, it depends what you want to do. If you want to learn how to day trade and you want to see how I do it, you guys got to see it for free today. Put it on the public place to let people see. like I said, we've done pretty well. Roughly 80% of the days we end up making money. There's like this week, earlier in the week, I was down in Florida and I had lagging. I couldn't do it. I lost because seconds matter. And I was lagging so bad. Look at this. We're going to break. If we confirm there, it should run. Woo! Right here. That's what you want. You want to close this out and confirm. If it confirms, you should have the next leg higher. Let's see. I'm not in anything right now. I got stopped out. But yeah, you guys, anybody that knows day trading, you're waiting. We had a double top, breaking the Bollinger Band, back down to the 13, riding the 13, breaks this and gets next leg up. Crypto Cass in the house. Let's go. Yeah, we got some good things going on here. So teaching the family, teaching everybody, hit that like button. Like I said, it's been an hour. All right. It's been an hour. I didn't realize that long. I got to call this. All right, guys. I love you. Hopefully you learned a lot. If not, get into the Discord, 36 learning lessons and so much more. I will see you in there.